Hey, what's up, everybody? So, this is Eddie, and I am the host of the Iron Jeep Facebook group and the Jeep Fit movement. So here with another session. I think this is episode. I don't know. I'm not too sure how I'm going to number them. I'm still working that out. I've done a few. I've recorded a few videos that um, they're meant to be as a podcast. Is basically just me basically documenting my journey on this world, on this beautiful transformation, right? Uh, and yesterday I talked a little bit about what life has been over the past few months, and uh, pretty much just documenting this journey. And so I've got those videos, recording that as a podcast. I also decided that all these the videos, a lot of the videos moving forward, I'm going to be doing on these live videos on YouTube as a video blog. But really, the intention behind it is to document the journey, that everything that I'm going through and all that good stuff. Just because I want to have a record of all this that I'm going through, all the hurdles, everything that I've overcome, and not just to keep tabs on it, but as Gary Vee says, that man, if you want to leave a legacy, how great would it be for your kids to, or for you to have seen what your parents and your grandparents built, and your grandparents after that or before that, how great would it have been to be able to experience and live in their time and see the struggles and the hurdles that they overcome, right? And so that's one of the reasons why I'm mostly doing this. Keep tabs and keep record of everything. I want to be able to go back and look at my growth. And I've said it before, I said it in the last few sessions, that look at my videos a year ago. I started, one of the reasons I started my personal growth journey is because I realized that one of the things, or one of the something that I had to overcome, was stage fright, or the fear of a public speaking, getting up in front of a crowd, of an audience, and talking to people. And so that's why I started. Well, that's one of the reasons why I started recording videos last year. If you go back and see them, you can see how far they've come. They're pretty boring, but it's all a documentary. It's all a documentary about what I've gone through, how I've evolved, how I've grown, how my way of thinking has changed, how I'm not scared of being in front of an audience anymore, right? And so that's pretty much what this is about. So I'm thinking this is now that it's turning more into a vlog than an actual podcast. I'm also recording a separate audio for this because I do want to put it out there, and I'm sure I can take little pieces of it and repurpose some of the content. I want to have an Alexa app coming out soon with a lot of the quotes, a lot of the motivational stuff, a lot of the hurdles that I went through. Hopefully, somewhere, somehow in the ether, I can inspire somebody. That's what my intentions are all about. So what I wanted to talk about today was the title of this vlog is if your dreams are not big enough, if your dreams don't scare you, then they're not big enough. And the reason that I say that, or the reason it's going to be based on that, is because, man, today it was a whole new level of growth today. It started off by attending they call it a Waffle Wednesday at a local co-working office. They had a little workshop talking about building your bio, building your brand, and I immediately left that place to stop at a halfway point. Really, I stopped at a library, and I got a study room. Went live with a good friend of mine, Mr. Pachi, which he's an expedition guide down in the mountains of Mexico. He does them all worldwide, but his home right now, he's originally from Spain, and his home is in Mexico right now. And we're doing a live Q&A on Instagram, and you can follow it on Instagram. It'll be up for the next 24 hours. I will be downloading it and putting it up on our Iron Gypsies Facebook group page later on. But we were having a conversation and talking and just picking his brain about mountain climbing and all that good stuff, expeditions and his Jeep. He's a fellow Jeeper. So I was really excited about bringing him on board and really get to talk to him and pick his brain a little bit. And when it got to the end, I started asking him what he wanted his mark in the world to be, what his message was. He had a beautiful message. And this quote, I asked him for his favorite quote, and his favorite quote was just that. If your dreams do not scare you, then you are not dreaming big enough. Your dreams are not big enough. And it brought it close to home. It brought it home for me just because, and I've said it before, that, man, it's the last 13 years have been phenomenal. I've come a long way, and I had a divine intervention, a divine experience that made me realize how far I'd come over the last 13 years. I grew from coming from a divorce, fresh out of a divorce, straight out of high school. I got married. I got out of divorce pretty quick. Went back to living with my mom. I lived with my mom for a while out of my mom's house. Already a grown adult living in his mom's house. Man, it wasn't the best scenario for me. And then 13 years later, I decided to start my business somewhere in between. I was able to manage multi-million-dollar inspection projects in the petrochemical refineries, earning close to $250,000 a year. And man, from going from nothing, not even having a car, driving my brother's pickup truck, a borrowed pickup truck, to earning about $250,000 a year. It's pretty phenomenal. I know there's people that are crushing it even more than that are doing way better than that. But for a second generation immigrant who came from nothing, who has nothing, who came out of his mom's bedroom, his mom's house, a bedroom in his mom's house, to having his own home, a family, all that good stuff, and stepping into the entrepreneurship world and really giving it a shot, going in feet first, and really giving it a true shot at this. It's I've come a long way. But that being said, the last 13 years, I look back now, and even though I'm appreciative of it, and I'm super grateful for it, super grateful to my creator, everyone who's helped me out along the way, who's mentored me, who's coached me, I still think that my dreams just were not high enough. They were not big enough. And to some point, it was good. It was a good experience just because it gave me that confidence. It allowed me to really be sure of myself, that I can take on anything, that I could be in the harshest environment and adapt and overcome. Petrochemical refineries are not an easy job. It's hard labor. It's intense labor. And I went from doing manual labor to actually managing inspection projects in there. So it's to have come so far, it's really an amazing thing. And now actually giving a shot at this entrepreneurship stuff. So a whole different journey, a whole different life experience, a whole new level of awareness, new growth, new things, new hurdles to overcome. And it's night and day pretty much. But I still think that the last 13 years, I wasn't aiming for my moonshot. I wasn't aiming big enough. I wasn't dreaming big enough. My dreams did not scare me. I knew what I wanted, and I put my eyes on it, and I overcame, and I succeeded. I got to where I wanted, and that was it. There wasn't anything after that. I went on a personal growth journey the last year, and it opened up my level of awareness to a whole new, different world of possibilities. And I realized that there's just so much more out there. There's so much more I could have achieved at this age, at 35. Man, I go to some of these places where there's a 10X Growth Con and 10X Boot Camp and UPW and all these places, and I see 20-year-olds, millennials, crushing it, making multi-million-dollars a year. And it's gets me to wonder, like, where did I steer off? Where did I change? Because those were my big dreams in my 20s, of really hustling and really getting it done. And real estate was one of the vehicles that I used that really worked for me at the beginning, fresh out of high school at 18. I dug into flipping real estate, and I attracted mentors. My energy was just off the charts, and I attracted the right people at the right time. And for one reason or another, I fell off track and I didn't pursue my dreams, and I went the petrochemical refinery way pretty much. So I think I could have accomplished so much more. And I really admire all these 20-year-olds that are really crushing it out there, because they're doing something that I should have been doing in my 20s that I'm now trying to achieve in my 30s, which should be easier because of the technology. And go figure, it's there's still hurdles to overcome day in and day out. So that's why I wanted to bring this up. So pretty much, yeah, man, if your dreams do not scare you, listen, everybody fears something. Everybody has a fear of one thing or another. Everybody has those fears. It's a matter of using those fears to transform those fears into relentless energy, courage, and passion to take your life and your business to the next level. And that's what it's all about. Fear, and Grant Cardone says is, I mean, if you don't have fear, then you're not doing something that you're supposed to. You're in your comfort zone. You need fear, man. You need to grab the bull by the horns and use that fear to take it to the next level. Whatever it is, if you're gonna banging out the phones, if you're making sales calls, if you're going out door knocking, if you're putting stuff on social media, whatever it is, man, this stuff is scary, man. When I first started, like I said, look a year ago, man, my videos, they needed some work, to say the least. And I think even though these videos are probably boring as well, and I don't have an audience right now, it's a stepping stone. It's a work in progress. It's a growth. If you're not, Tony Robbins says, if you're not growing, you're dying. And this is why these videos are getting published. This is why I'm going live. This is why I'm doing the blog. This is why I'm trying to be as active as I can on social media, because my main objective was to get over the fear of public speaking, of being on video, of being a man. Look, when I first started, before I started, I didn't even think I was photogenic, and I'm probably not. I'm the ugliest guy you can see, but I own it. I own it, and I don't let that fear hold me back, because those people looking at you, the trolls, the people that are gonna that are gonna badmouth you, that are gonna tell you crap, they're not paying your bills, man, and they're afraid themselves. They're not putting themselves out there. They're not living their life on their terms. Listen, I'm doing this because I want to. Nobody's making me. I'm not doing a 9 to 5 right now. I'm not doing what somebody else wants me to do. I'm doing what I want to do. I'm living life on my terms. I'm struggling like a mother, right? But I'm doing what I want to do. I'm super happy with it. I'm excited, ecstatic. I'm meeting a whole bunch of wonderful people all across the world. I just I did a live Q&A with my friend Pachi from Advent Culture in Mexico. I'll be doing a live Q&A with Dakota Moore from Beat Not Babied later on. Hopefully we'll be rescheduling because there was some timing issues the last time we tried to do a live Q&A. I'll be having another live Q&A with Miss Kesley Joe Tweed, who's the original Iron Gypsy, GYPSY, not the Iron Gypsies like JEEPSIE. So it's super phenomenal. I get to co-work and I get to network with all these amazing people who just got it going on, man, who's doing phenomenal stuff, who are out there to, they're on a mission to change the world, to be, they are truly agents of change. And that is what my objective has become over the past year, really be an agent of change, anybody who I can inspire. And I talked about it yesterday, that I was doing all these things trying to get this business set up. And it wasn't until I finally realized that by me trying to intentionally influence people, I wasn't really influencing anybody. It was spinning wheels. But the moment that I own who I am and own what I can do, what my passions are, it's when people are attracted to me. It's when I attract the people that I want to be around, that I want to help grow, and that want to see the same growth in myself. And so that's why I fell back and just started doing things that I really want to do, like the jeeping and the fitness. I started doing 2 fitness sessions a day. So I mean, it's really growing on me. If I can inspire anybody and everybody out there in the ether, in the world, and anywhere in this vast space of social media, then it's all been worth it. If I can inspire one person and one person at all, it would truly make me feel fulfilled. And that's all I'm trying to do now. It's what my focus is really just, I don't know. It could be 50 years from now, 100 years from now, that the social media is out there, and the right person hears it, and that's what it's all about. That's all I'm trying to do. Just inspire everybody, anybody I can, and be an agent of change, of positive change. So that's pretty much it. Yeah. So this is episode. I think it's 5, 6. I think it's episode 7. We'll keep counting from there. The Iron Gypsy journey, or my journey, Eddie Picasso coaching journey. And that's what it's all about. So if you have anyone who would benefit from this, tag them, comment below, tell me if this has helped you. If it hasn't, what type of material do you think I should be posting? What you like about me, what you don't like about me, because I'd love to hear what you don't like about me, and we can hash it out, right? So yeah, thanks for watching. I love you guys. Peace.